Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Y Spaces, Apiron, Tuala, Symph, Secuna, Red Circle Global, Maroon Studios, and Aim High. Check out our partners in the description.
Welcome sa Startup Podcast PH, inspiring more Filipino entrepreneurs and innovators. Ito ang Start Right series where we talk with incubators that will help you start right with your startup. We're live now dito sa Zamboanga City and we have West Mindanao State University Agri-Aqua Technology Business Incubator. We have the project staff of Wimsu ATBI, Miss Dion Lara Herwig. Hello, kamusta?
Hello po. Good morning. I am Dion Lara Herwig and I am one of the project staff of Wimsu ATBI.
Ayan, first of all, maraming salamat sa pag-welcome sa Startup Podcast PH dito sa Wimsu, no? Napakaganda ng ating venue. We have good backgrounds here.
Po, no?
And prepared na rin, andito ang ating mga interviewin later. Ano? So, ayun, no, Wimsu ATBI supports these businesses, actually these agri-aqua businesses or these startups, ano. But siguro, I let you do a better introduction, ano. So, ano nga ba, Miss Dion, ang Wimsu ATBI?
Okay, Wimsu ATBI. So ATBI stands for Agri-Aqua Technology Business Incubation. So the goal of this program is to support startups, small businesses, entrepreneurs in commercializing their technology. So we will provide them with services such as seminars, example, business plan crafting, literacy training, yon, no, para ma-promote yung kanilang technologies, and our main goal is to provide them with sustainability and of course profit.
Siguro, just to be clear lang, ano, by commercialization, kasi you use the word commercialization. So these are businesses, ano ba ibig sabihin ng commercialization? And parang by incubation, ano yung parang magiging boost or parang enhancement kumbaga sa business nila?
Okay, so mag-start tayo sa startups, no? So yung primary goal kasi namin is to support startups. So yung mga maliliit na business, so yung hindi nakakatanggap masyado ng support. So we will incubate them. How? By improving their technologies, promoting them, ganon. So giving them seminars and training, and then marketing their technologies. At the same time, helping them find fundings, no, from DOST, pwedeng DOLE, pwedeng Department of Agriculture, no? So those fundings para naman mabigyan sila ng profit in the end.
Profitability.
Opo.
Yeah, tsaka ang team din kasi with startups. Actually, well, I've been going around the country and medyo blurry pa ang definition of startups eh. Pero for me, ang pinaka-definition of startups na encompassing, at least in the Philippines, is basically you're a startup if first you have something new. You have something like maybe an innovation, an agri-innovation, a new agri-technology. It does not, by technology, we don't mean like mga computers, mga advanced, mga AI. Technology means basically something new. Kasi by definition, ang ibig sabihin ng technology, for example, agri-technology, kumbaga using the existing na mga meron sa agriculture, for example, and then kumbaga leveling it up to have something new.
Okay.
So that's what we mean by innovation, ano? So startups are like the center of innovation. You have something new and entrepreneurship. Dun sa something new mo, you want to have a business model. You want to kumbaga make the operations or make the production sustainable. Para kumbaga nag-introduce ka na something new sa market and hindi lang siya bago. It will forever be in the market. Ano?
Yes.
So now, itong mga agri-startups natin dito, I think they are all offering something new, ano. Siguro I let you introduce a bit lang, ano, sino ba yung mga startups na ini-incubate right now ni Wimsu ATBI?
Okay, so currently we have 25 incubatees. Pero yung nandito, yes po. We have, how many po? So we have Sir Serenio.
We have 4 right now.
4 right now. And si Ate.
Ang dami na pala, 25.
25
What year pala po ba nag-start ang Wimsu ATBI?
22? 2019
early
pa pala.
2019, one of the earliest na ano, no. So like nakailang, is this in cohorts ba? Like in batches yung pagkuha ng mga incubatees?
Yes po, by batches po. Hindi po sila at the same time na-incubate. Okay.
So, nakailang batches na ba? Or ilang cohorts na ba ng incubation? Mga,
Batch 3 na daw po.
Batch 3. Wow, ang dami. Wow, okay. Wow, galing, galing. Sobrang dami na pala ng natutulungan ni Wimsu ATBI. And
Yes.
ngayon nga we have this four. Sige, Miss Dion, maybe we can give a short background kay Ruru Mushrooms sa mga nandito. Sir Cafelayan Hydroponic Farm. Or basically parang who are they in a nutshell, kumbaga?
Okay, so first is Sir Jeff. So Sir Jeffrey Sereno, ang inyong technology is lettuce chips production.
Wow, lettuce chips.
Okay, so yung lettuce is yung existing technology po. And then yung innovation naman,
Yung
sir, yung
chips.
something new is yung chips.
Wow.
And marami po siyang flavor.
I'm excited to know more about that. So later, we'll be interviewing si Lettuce Chips from Cafelayan.
Okay.
Sige,
Next.
sige.
Next is, sino? Si Sir. Si Sir. Okay, so, anong? Okay, so we have the marketing manager of Ruru Mushrooms. So from mushrooms, ang kanilang technology is fresh oyster mushrooms, and of course their associated technologies, mushroom chips.
Oh, mushroom chips. Okay. Interesting. Sana meron tayong free taste later. And then, not necessarily free taste, but sana matikman ko yung mga food innovations dito. Si Ma'am Camino, yes.
Si Ma'am, anong technology?
Info sa chicken.
Okay, so si Ma'am naman is Zampen Native Chicken.
In nasa.
Okay, so Zampen Native Chicken Inasal.
Oh, itong nasa
Okay.
background natin
Opo.
actually.
So this is the Zampen Native, hindi po. Native chicken, eto po. And then from native chicken, we can make it into different cuisines, ganyan. So this is one.
Mga iba't ibang
Opo,
recipes.
pianggang. And yung kay Ma'am naman is inasal.
Oh, okay. Sige, later, mas pag-usapan natin yung mga yan.
Opo.
Puro tayo pagkain right now dito.
Gutom na po.
Asaka.
Okay, si Ma'am Ong, ang kanyang technology is Zampen Native Chicken also.
For
Black
chickens. For
soldier
chicken
fly.
feeds. Yeah, I've heard na nga rin yung parang use ng black soldier fly kasi it's it can be a cheap alternative but also protein rich, I think nutrient rich so exciting
Okay. Opo.
so may mga foods tayo meron din mga feeds for the farms na mas makakapag boost maybe ng productivity ng farms yes, but anyway, going back Miss Dion sa
Yes.
Wimsu ATBI, just to be exact, so you mentioned kanina na merong mga seminars, merong mga help in marketing and even in funding. So parang meron ba itong parang program on how the incubators will be able to be helped dito sa incubation? So parang meron bang incubation program and ano yung parang mangyayari just to let our listeners know kasi baka merong mga iba pa dyang agribusinesses in Zamboanga or maybe even outside Zamboanga na interested.
So actually, we follow a program for incubation. So first is promotion. So example, yung ginagawa natin is to reach our viewers kung gusto nilang maging incubatee under ATBI. So yun, so they can come to our office and then we will interview them. So pag nakapasa naman sila sa pre-assessment, we will check their technologies. Then pwede naming gawan sila ng MOA or a memorandum of understanding so we can be partners and they can be an incubatee under our program. So from then, we will identify or determine what do they need in their business. So kailangan ba ng product improvement? Kailangan bang improve ang skill ng ating entrepreneur or incubatee, ang tawag natin sa kanila. So, from then, bibigay natin kung ano yung kailangan nila.
So, it's also like a quote-unquote tailored assessment and incubation din. So, kung ano yung medyo kailangan i-improve, either the product, the marketing, the technology, even the entrepreneur itself, and also you'll go into that and provide appropriate skills for them.
So kapag naman ang tawag dito, establish na yung business nila, then they fall under advanced incubatees or acceleration. Kasi iba na yung need nila, diba? They don't need product improvement, they don't need skill development kasi they're already established. So we will give them another na pwedeng makatulong sa kanila in improving their business.
And by acceleration, so does that maybe capital raising, ano ba meron sa acceleration or sa advanced incubations?
Advanced incubation, so we will find market Okay, partners nila.
Ah,
Example, we will market their products sa malls. Ganun. We will help them with documentation or
mm,
ano ba, how to sa DTI, tawag nun? DTI registration. Opo.
registrations.
Ano pa,
Ah,
sir? Ano po yung natulong namin sa inyo? Trademarks,
trademarks,
ayun, sa logos nila.
protection.
Opo,
Ah, I
protection.
see,
IP
I see.
protection. Yun.
So parang yung incubation is basically bringing the product out there and making sure na parang okay yung product
Yes.
na
Marketable.
ma-validate siya,
Dapat profit
marketable.
talaga. Syempre,
And
yun yung
yes,
goal natin. no?
yung basically ano siya,
Mhm.
commercial nga.
Yes.
And then second is the advanced incubation. Ano na, so growing the business na talaga. No?
Growing.
I think yun nga maybe parang irregular siya maybe sa mga malls or matulungan mas magkaroon ng more stable access sa
Or
sa
meron silang
market.
adapters, ganun.
Now, nabanggit na natin yung mga startups dito. Pero siguro, aside from them, just to get a clearer picture sa Agri-Aqua, because it's also Agri-Aqua.
Opo.
So, ano pa parang criteria maybe of a startup, of a business to be incubated kay Wimsu ATBI? So, I think first of all, kailangan Agri-Aqua, and then ano ba yung parang mga, kumbaga, if you're gonna describe all the 40 or the 26 active incubators right now, so, ano sila, basically?
So actually no, ang Agri-Aqua hindi naman nakalimit sa agriculture and aquaculture. So meron din kaming mga incubators na yung technologies nila are under food technology. Okay, so mostly we accommodate these incubators pag may food innovation sila. Okay, example yung chips and yung mushroom chips and lettuce chips. Okay, so other incubators ano pa? Vermicast production po. So,
what is that? Sorry.
Fertilizer.
Fertilizers, yes.
Yun.
So, but anyway, food, no? Food is basically agriculture, no?
Opo.
So, food
mostly.
agriculture, so anything na related doon, ano. By the way, naalala ko lang from from other incubation programs, meron din bang demo day ang Wimsu ATBI? Do you have demo days like at the end of the incubation program, magde-demo day, like mag-pitch yung mga businesses to like maybe investors or to market or to the market?
Meron
So,
pong mga pitching events. Si Sir, naka-participate na po siya sa Pampanga.
Saan?
Ayan. Pampanga.
You mean yung yung fair dati sa was that the recent last year? Yeah. Okay. I think I know that. And I think meron tayong mga iba na interview na nagpunta din dyan. So, you also help them join these events, ano?
Opo, actually, yung na-pitch po namin is also Night Soil, yung technology po. Ayan.
Okay.
So, we trained the business owner, ang tawag sa kanya. No, siya yung nag-pitch. So, siya yung owner ng, tawag dito, technology. So, we trained her, no, dito, in partnership with KM or Knowledge Management Hub, and then we sent her to the pitching activity.
Dun sa pitching activity ng, well, that's DTI, ano? Or the
DOST.
DOST,
po. Opo.
DOST. Ayun.
So, different ATBIs around Philippines.
Okay. Yeah, that was the...
Anong tawag doon? Nakalimutan ko po. AIPF?
Yeah.
Sa Pampanga po.
Yeah, I remember.
And then, we also held Zamba Sulta with Ateneo de Zamboanga and the ICT. So, mayroon din kaming mga nag-participate doon. So, si Sir Alfie, so, nasa na siya? Yun, na-pitch niya po yung Ruru Mushroom and siya po yung nanalo.
Pitching ng mga startups sa Zamba Sulta.
Opo. Sa here lang, sa
ayun.
Martian.
So, si Wimsu ATBI ay pinapadala din ang mga startups sa mga pitching events ng ano. But anyway, if there's every kailan ba kumukuha ng incubatees ang Wimsu ATBI? May open ba now for application? Kasi baka may nakikinig right now na nagkakaroon na ng interest.
Yes po, actually anytime, no? Kung sino po yung mag-reach out sa amin din, we will try to accommodate them. So after pupunta sila sa office namin, we will ask them about their business venture, and then later on we will schedule ang tawag dito, visit sa kanilang site para makita namin kung eligible sila na maging incubate.
Okay. Anytime.
Opo, anytime. Depende sa paperworks din. Nagsischedule, syempre may paperworks na pina-follow kung kailan namin sila i-visit.
And maybe siguro later when we interview the incubatees, the businesses, we'll ask them ano nga ba yung nakita nila? Why did they wanted to be incubated by Wimsu ATBI? Kasi I think si Wimsu ATBI basically welcomes innovations in agri-aqua, screens, so para may screening process and then once pasok siya, incubate siya para matulungan siyang maging stable business here in Zamboanga and beyond Zamboanga.
Yes.
Trust the digital future with Twala. Secure and tamper-proof digital signature. Electronic notarization service. And custom AI agents for intelligent document workflows. Visit twala.io to learn more. In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Protect your assets from bugs before bad hackers exploit them. And launch your products seamlessly with Secuna, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Receive reports in real time and work with security experts to find bugs in your products before others do. Let's make your security our priority.
Ayun. Now, can I ask about stories lang ni Wimsu ATBI? Maybe I think you're not yet nasa start ng Wimsu ATBI, but siguro ano nga bang parang pinanggalingan ni Wimsu ATBI? This started back in 2019, but maybe pa-share lang ng background ng Wimsu ATBI as an institution dito sa Wimsu.
Paano nag-start? 2019 pa yun eh. Saan na po?
There are really hard sana si
Sige.
Sige.
I-invite natin dito si
Sir Ahmed.
Sir Ahmed. Sige.
Hey.
Sir, welcome ka dito sa podcast. We have a new guest dito, Sir Ahmed. Sige, sir. Since you've been here since 2019 or since
Actually, I've been in the ATVI nung phase 2 pa.
phase 2?
Right now kasi we're now at the although it's not considered that, I don't know if it's considered as phase 3, but right now ang tawag kasi namin sa kanya is Race ATBI. So it's incorporated ngayon sa Race, wherein this Race program is my 4 project siya. So, meron yung
Yes.
Race.
Kasi I've also interviewed other race ATBIs but back in 2019 this started from DOST, tama ba? From the
Yes po. So yung initiative kasi nito, a lot of farmers is basically on farming lang talaga sila, no? Yung making yung fresh vegetables, yung mga ganyan. But with ATBI, we're incorporating here yung business aspect na mismo, wherein it will showcase to yung mga products na nila at value added na siya, and also we offer yung mga trainings for them to level up din naman. Yun.
Yeah, and this is very good kasi tama yung our farmers sa farmers ng Pilipinas nagagaling ang ating mga kinakain
Yes.
and farmers are actually coming of it very strong economically and sa supply chain ng Pilipinas, but why are some of our farmers not so rich, diba? So I think it's time for the country then as a whole to help our farmers become entrepreneurs really. Sila yung talaga may hawak ng product nila, sila yung nag-i-innovate, nag-a-adapt or kumbaga nag-integrate ng technology, and maybe our farmers will become kumbaga successful businessmen.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's what
Yun
the
talaga.
program really is doing.
Yes.
Really to empower kumbaga our farmers, not just to become farmers but to become farmpreneurs.
Yeah,
Tama ba yun?
Yung agripreneurs. Yes.
Agripreneurs. So parang
Instead na they supplies lang talaga sa
Yes,
mga
exactly.
sa mga yung mga may products na mismo, why not sila mismo, mga farmers exactly, sila mismo yung gagawa ng panibagong product naman straight from their farm. So, yun.
Yes. So
hindi na siya parang si farmer magbebenta maybe sa middleman or sa distributor. Then from the middleman or the distribution or the palengke punta sa tao. Pwede si
Yes.
farmer na mag-innovate, gumawa ng product na diretso sa tao.
Yes.
So in
Mm.
that way din, kumbaga mas ma-empower natin ang kasaganahan ng negosyo ng ating mga farmers. Ayan, nag-a-approve
Yes.
ang ating live audience dito. Now siguro medyo a bit personal na question kasi nag-share ka sir ng parang talagang kumbaga yung parang mission talaga ni Wimsu ATBI. Now I want to ask you, the both of you, bilang project staff ng or
Yes, project technical
staff ng Wimsu ATBI. Kamusta naman po ang pakiramdam of being in the team ng ng TBI, helping our farmpreneurs, helping the startups, these businesses? So fulfilling ba siya? Challenging ba siya? Kamusta po ba?
Okay. So actually, hindi ko ata na-introduce kanina. I'm a faculty of WIMSU kasi,
From which department?
College of Science and Math.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So,
Anong subjects?
Physics.
Physics. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so I was asked to be project staff of ATBI. So si Sir po yung nag-recruit sa
Shout out kay Sir
Ayun.
Sweden.
Okay. So actually super nakakatuwa aside from growing as a staff, kasi mostly nagti-teach lang ako. But dito super daming iba-ibang work. So nag-grow talaga ako personally and sa work, So ngayon nakakapag-podcast na ako. Dati mahiyain talaga. Ayun. So but aside from that, ang pinaka nagustuhan ko talaga is how we help our farmers. Okay? Kasi sila talaga yung nagsusupply ng food. But I have also learned na some of them only earn 100 a day. Ganon. So, super ganda ng program na ATBI. As an avenue to help them profit better, commercialize their products. So, nakakatuwa namang makita ang ating mga incubator. Si Sir, ayan, dati, ang sinasabi ni Sir is super dami niyang lettuce na natitira. So, ayun, ginawa niya chips.
Oh, okay. Yan later,
So,
we'll be
lettuce farmer.
Oh, so see later na lang
Yes,
sir,
so,
para
yun,
mas maano
so,
pa natin, mas mapag deep dive pa tayo diyan Pero I think that's really good na kumbaga yun nga parang may surplus Actually may mga ganyang balita dati. I think sa North ata ito ng Pilipinas, yung parang I think ng pandemic din yun yung sobrang daming kamatis na tinapon na lang kasi
Yes.
hindi siya nabebenta. Pero actually come to think of it, kamatis, araw-araw naman natin kinakain yun. So parang kailangan lang gawan ng something
para hindi siya masayang.
para hindi siya masayang kasi
So, sa ATBI din, nakakatulong tayo not just for incubators but also to our environment.
Ayun. So yung mga sobrang lettuce nga ay ginawang lettuce chips na mas masayang kainin at makakain pa. At I think healthy din yun, And I think may flavors, But later, we'll talk pa about that. Pero siguro question lang, Miss Dayon, May challenge ba when kumbaga as in you're from physics or parang not really from agri pero parang connecting with people from the agri. And by the way, just to clarify lang, I think ang farmpreneurs naman natin here ay hindi na, I mean some of here this year are already like established or good businessmen and businesswomen na rin so parang may business na talaga and you're just kumbaga you're helping them grow more pa into but back to the question, Miss Dayon. May challenge ba of, since you're not really from an agri background, connecting to people from the agriculture?
Yes po. Super challenging. Lalo na for technicalities, May mga nababasa ako na kailangang ma-search ko pa talaga intently. Ganun. Para maintindihan ko. Kasi yun na nga, galing ako sa physics yung background ko. And then, yung ATBI naman, mostly agriculture, food technology. So, nakakatuwa naman. Parang gusto ko mag-shift ng course. Dahil doon. But, yun yung challenge,
Actually,
kailangan ko talagang magbasa, ganun, para maintindihan.
Yeah, actually, I can relate with that challenge. Kasi ako din, I mean, share ko lang dito sa podcast
Ano ba yung major?
I have a tech background. I mean, I'm from engineering industrial engineering. Tapos ngayon nga, I get to interview farmpreneurs din. Although I know farming as a basic pero kumbaga kung ito ang kaalaman ko sa farming, ang kaalaman na mga in-interview ko ay ganun-ganun sobrang taas So, I mean, actually, yun yung weird kasi lahat ng viewers din, lahat ng Pilipino, alam ang farmers, alam ang farm. 'Di ba? Pag bata, yung dinadrawing natin yung yung bukid, yung may farm, ganyan, magsasaka. Pero ang daming knowledge actually, ang daming skills, ang daming mga kaalaman na really hindi natin alam na nangyayari pala sa farm. So, yun din yung challenge somehow for me na I want to learn more about agriculture kasi when we talk about Philippine startups, ngayon kasi medyo pag startups parang baka mga tech, mga really tech na mga AI ganyan. Doesn't have to be that technology. Startups or technology businesses can also actually also include agricultural innovations. So I think it's time then to bring more agriculture into the conversation, into the everyday Filipino conversation. Sige, ikaw naman, sir. Can you share yung pakiramdam nyo nga or experiences bilang working here sa team of Vimsu ATBI?
Well, actually, yung sa akin naman, no, it's a privilege talaga. And maganda ang program na ito. Actually, when I first started here, I thought yung job ko talaga is mostly on the building a website, yung program. Although I've also applied it, no?
Sa technical stuff.
Yes, technical stuff. Yun nga, ano, yung sa nagawa kong nakuha ko on college in my grad. Computer engineering kasi ako. So, here in transitioning sa natin, yung sa Vimsu ATBI, yung agriculture based and aquaculture talaga, no? So, what I did, yung challenge sa akin dito is i-apply ko din yung innovations ko.
Yes.
So, when it comes to making logos, yung mga creative design, so doon ako nakaka-help din sa mga clients namin or incubatees in providing them yung brand, marketing, and yung social medias, ganun po.
Yeah. Actually, that's very good. I think it's high time for the Philippines to integrate more ang agriculture and technology as in more pa sa yung kumbaga if you have technical skills and kumbaga agriculture or farmers have agriculture skills, I think it's kumbaga ang dami nating mapapala when we blend together all of this together But now siguro question din kamusta nga ba ang Zamboanga startup ecosystem or maybe Zamboanga agriculture ecosystem? Can you give maybe kasi ako I'm not from Zamboanga and baka meron tayong mga nakikinig dyan na hindi from Zamboanga, so siguro ideas lang. Both of you are from Zamboanga region, no? So siguro pa-share lang ng inyong thoughts about the ecosystem here of businesses, farms. I think napakaraming farms sa Zamboanga, tama ba? Napakaraming farmlands ng Zamboanga. Sige, sir, can you share?
Well, sa ngayon, it's still improving. And marami naman tayong farmers dyan. Yun lang, kailangan lang natin sila i-locate and to showcase yung innovations nila. Kailangan lang talaga natin silang itap. So, yun, kaya dito tayo online. So, making them aware na meron ATBI. So at least they could approach to us, we can help them i-showcase and i-market yung kanilang product.
Yeah.
Hindi sila yung locally lang talaga focus.
Actually, good answer. Actually, na-realize ko nga din, bumiyahe kasi ako galing Davao to Zamboanga City dito by bus. Client na yun, so 24 hours yung biniyahe ko. Tapos, ang laki ng Zamboanga region.
Yes.
Diba? Ano nga ba yung provinces ng Zamboanga region? May ano nga ba?
Meron tayong Zamboanga del Sur.
Zamboanga del Sur yun yung sa Pagadian.
Sibugay.
Yung
then,
sa
Zamboanga del Norte.
Zamboanga del Norte yung Dipolog, tama ba? Zamboanga del Norte Dipolog, Zamboanga del Sur yung sa Pagadian City.
Yes.
Zamboanga Sibugay yung Ipil. Ayun, tama. Tama. Tapos Zamboanga City, which is I think this is tama ba? Charter para own city to chartered city ng Zamboanga City. Kasi ang laki din ng Zamboanga City actually But anyway, what I mean is nung bumiyahe ako, napakalaki ng agricultural land, and maybe nga, I think, sir, you're right na, I think many of them actually, maybe some of them, yung nagsusupply, if they farm and they supply, but I think some of them also, apply mga new practices na maybe we can also learn from that, and ma-share pa sa iba. And parang yung mga iba doon na talagang nagtatry to improve, maybe the ATBI can help them more on improving, on really building their business, Ayun, sige, go.
Hello. So, at first, akala ko yung mga startups natin, yung mga incubatees lang namin. So, Yun, but I learned na ang dami pa pala here in Zamboanga. Hindi lang namin sila ma-reach. Kasi mostly, no, aminin na natin, ang farmers natin nakatira sila sa malalayong lugar, like sa remote areas. Example, Sibuco, ganyan, Bitali. So, doon hindi masyadong uso yung internet. Siguro meron ng data, ganun. And our farmers, no, hindi sila techie. Okay, yung phone sila mostly keypad. Yung ibang incubators namin, pagtatawagan namin, kailangan hindi namin ma-message sa Facebook kasi kailangan namin sila tawagan through calls. So, kapag may promotion na ganito, so, yung ibang farmers, sigurado hindi ma-reach. So, yun, challenge yun. Paano ba sila ma-locate? So, yung sinabi ni Sir.
So, dapat pala ang podcast natin sa ano na rin, sa text.
Sa
or sa call na lang.
Opo.
But yeah, I get that. I get the point, Tsaka actually, nakapansin kong trend din sa Pilipinas, and I think more and more nga in Zamboanga, since Zamboanga has a lot of farmlands din, yung mga farmers natin they are owning their lands, and it's very much better if they own their land kasi mas kumbaga mas ma-incentivize sila to improve what they have, So, I think dyan din nagsimula ang ating mga farmpreneurs, when the farmers really kumbaga hindi na nag-renta or hindi na nag-work sa farm, they really own their lands kasi mas i-inspire sila, mas ma-utilize, mas ma-maximize yung pag-utilize sa farm nila in terms of production and in terms of technology. But ayun, so I think naka-intervene na ako ng ilang mga ATBI sa Pilipinas, but I think I'm not sure if there should be more, but I think we should give more attention sa ginagawa ng ating mga ATBIs like Wimsu ATBI kasi ang daming pa nga namang farmpreneurs na ating susuportahan, and hindi lang naman kumbaga it's for the Philippines it's also improving ang ating mga makakain.
Yes.
Ayun.
Food
security and sustainability and sana food affordability. And by the way, tama, parang hindi na tayo nag-i-import, Akalain nyo nag-i-import, ang dami nating mga ini-import ng mga agricultural crops, but in fact, ang dami nating mga farmlands dito, So maybe it's time then we produce our own food para din secure tayo in case man may supply chain issues. And then, ayun, final question. Ano nga bang future plans for Wimsu ATBI? May plan ba for getting more incubators? Although ang dami ng incubators now, ano bang future na mga mangyayari for Wimsu ATBI?
So right now, anyone, hindi lang farmers can yun yung mag-explore in farming. Anyone can explore in farming. Hindi lang yung basically yung farmers mismo. So yun nga yung they could do innovations. Right now yung some of our faculty din sa here in Wimsu, meron din silang own products nila,
Okay.
For example, sa one from the chemistry department, meron yung chili garlic oil, si Sir
Okay.
Sweden. Actually, meron si Sir
Okay.
Sweden.
Oh, wow.
So, yun nga, yung plans namin is to really, right now, commercialize a product. Kailangan namin to have yung IPs. Kasi some products ng incubators natin is lacking of IP protection pa. So, when it comes to logo din, kasi right now, ang naiisip ng farmers natin is when they use a logo, hanggang doon na lang, they could showcase it. But technically, kailangan natin siya i-IP protect for it to be secured, And also yung brandings nila. So, yun, we're accommodating. May nag-account din kami sa other farmers there. If they're willing to be an incubator of Wimsu ATBI, okay lang din. We could support you when it comes to marketing and any other matters. We have the agriculture faculties din natin sa Wimsu. May mga experts kami when it comes to vegetables, oyster mushroom production, and also yung flagship namin na technology, which is yung Zampen native chicken. So right now we're working on it talaga, yung sa Zampen native chicken natin, value added product siya. So we could go sa in integrating it into a pianggang dish. Yun nga, sa Camino Restaurant din as a Zampen native chicken inasal. So, yun.
Ayun. Tsaka, ang aking takeaway, in what you share, parang ang laking value din for an agribusiness. Ang laking bagay na may kasama. Kumbaga, kasi when you're a farmpreneur or when you're an entrepreneur, tapos mag-isa ka lang ginagawa mo yung it's gonna be challenging really and difficult. Pero kumbaga, when you join an incubator, I think, malaking bagay na meron kang kasama, katulong, and yung protection nga, kasi I think nangyayari minsan, if you're innovator, maybe an agri-innovator, meron kang napakagandang product, sumikat siya, kukopihin yan, di ba? So, protection really is a very important thing to do here. But I think, ayun nga, kumbaga meron kang kasangga, kumbaga sa iyong business journey na alam mong matutulungan ka in case of challenges. Okay, do you have anything to add, Miss?
Oh, yes po, no? True po yun kasi, example, ang ating mga farmers, may mga equipment sila na kailangan, no? Para mapabilis yung production nila ng technologies nila and hindi ito masyadong accessible pag mag-isa lang sila. So they really, mas maganda nga kung under sila sa incubator because we can give them assistance. How can they request for funding, machines, ganun.
At saka yung access sa expertise, research, and technology na meron ang WIMSU itself. WIMSU is actually a very good state university na napakahusay ng mga teachers or ng mga researchers dito. So, ang laking bagay din for an entrepreneur, for an innovator, for a farmer, for a businessman na magkaroon ng access sa ganitong mga expertise and maybe mentorships para mas ma-improve or ma-enhance ang product.
May additional.
Sige.
Yun nga, no, regarding naman sa funding, no, we do not fund, no, sa WIMSU ATBI. Kami mismo yung magbibigay ng funding. But, we could help, no. Meron tayong mga connections dyan sa DA and other institutions or agency. The requirements, no, we could help you in that, doing a business plan, ano pa yung mga pre-requirements ng mga agencies for you to have yung funding. But, sa WIMSU ATBI, wala po kami yung funding na mismo. But, assistance, so yun po, full assistance meron po.
Yeah, I think yung as an ATBI nga, kunwari sila DA, sila DOST, parang occasionally they provide grants for applications.
Yung grants fund,
So I think ang kinaganda rin, if you're a startup na part ng ATBI, mas magkakaroon ka ng access and help din kasi you need to write the proposals, the papers. I think the ATBI will also guide you in this process para mas matulungan makakuha ng mga grants from these agencies.
I like that. Like that.
Introducing Aim High. Smarter construction management starts here. Monitor costs and progress with real-time insights. Plan ahead and adapt with streamlined scheduling tools. Make data-driven decisions to avoid costly delays. Increase efficiency and profit with Aim High.
Running a business? Make it smarter with Red Circle Global. Streamline operations, boost productivity, and manage everything in one powerful ERP system. Book your free business demo today at redcircleglobal.com. Guided by one of our top experts.
Ayun. So, ayun. Kung meron tayo dyan nakikinig na maybe Zamboanga farmer or baka medyo hindi nga ganun ka-likely yun. But maybe if there's someone out there, Zamboanga startup, business, who is interested to know more about WIMSU ATBI or join as an incubator, so how can they know more nga ba? Maybe you can share the Facebook page or the website wherever they can contact you. Or maybe cell phone number or wherever. Email address.
Okay, so you could contact us through our website din. Meron kaming website, that's TBIU, wimsu.tbiu.com, and also our Facebook page, which is Wimsu ATBI TBIU. And also you could email us by contacting us in our tbiu@wimsu.edu.ph. Yun po.
Ayun. Okay. Ayun. So, ayun. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Miss Dion and
Thank you,
Sir
sir.
Ahmed. Thank you,
Nice
thank
day.
you.
Thank you very much to our 61 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLexPH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. Argum AI. Make smarter decisions by presenting both sides of an issue as argued by two distinct AI models. Pixel by ePlayment. Turn content into opportunity, grow deeper connections, and earn more. Only with Pixel. Sign up at pixel.eplayment.co. School of Profits. Filipino-led community for aspiring freelancers, VAs, agency builders, and online earners. Built to help you start, grow, and earn online together. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner. Early stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. Agile Data Solutions, the Philippines' fastest growing market insights tech company with its data gathering platform, Hustle PH. Smile Checks, streamline hiring and onboarding with automated background checks. Cloud CFO, cloud accounting service provider for businesses ready to grow. Cloverly Tech, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body Beaties, accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. One CFO, CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Unawa, driving digital transformation with secure, legally enforceable electronic signatures and robust AML compliance. SchoolTech, all-in-one AI integrated school and learning management system. Better Support, a Manila-based BPO company. They have a referral program for people who can bring in new clients. You might know a Western-based business that needs better support. Britanna, enterprise-grade ERP solution that fits the small and medium business budget. Wonder Brand, data science-driven brand strategy and design for emerging markets. East Point Business Outsourcing Services, one-stop shop for streamlined business solutions for MSMEs such as business registration, bookkeeping, and more. DiviCode Technologies Incorporated, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and wellness programs for you. This episode is powered by Stugbodok, JIA Engineering Solutions, Alcacon Aquafeeds 1ALJ, Grey Wolf Technologies Philippines, Pareto Consulting, Jure.ph, Big Giant Games, Pahatid PH, Wistless PH, Tech Tribe, Yay, Uplift Code Camp, Board Prep, Dohe Philippines, Edfolio, Hive Rooms, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the links in the description.